Going second, play against Lightning. We can retreat with Wimpod. I prefer to have Leafeon. The opponent play Vikavolt. Plus Magnezone. Interesting deck. Vikavolt only requires 2 energy, and they also can get buff from Sophocles. Eevee, nice. No Leafeon though. Do I run item? Oh, Pokeball, right? This will prevent us playing Pokeball. Only I'm not running that much item, so the opponent doesn't counter hard our Pokemon. But Magnezone still scary. The opponent have a lot of card. No Leafeon. Unreliable. It takes time for us to build up this. Cannot heal my Eevee with Erika. It needs to evolve to Leafeon first. They are so close to evolve. This one deal a lot of damage for stage 1 and only 1 energy. Almost take down my Eevee, so sad. Leafeon showing up in time. I'm so happy. Play Erika now because Magnezone will destroy us. The question here is, can we build up Celebi in time? Because I don't think we can rely on Golisopod. Let Golisopod take some damage. Because I have Leaf, the opponent cannot slow us down. They just make my Leafeon unhealthy, and I just rely on Celebi. Bad decision. But they don't know that I have Leaf anyway, so probably that one is their best play to stall the game. They haven't secured Magnezone probably. I have to build my Leafeon strong enough to one-shot the Magnezone. Not Leafeon, I mean Celebi. Next time we can store 2 more energy. Should I sacrifice Leafeon? That is the question, or should I just retreat and let the opponent take down Golisopod? Because I don't have enough time to build up Golisopod. What if the opponent have red? Sacrifice Leafeon maybe? I have Erika, but what's the point? Alright, I have strategy here. We retreat to Golisopod and then store 2 more energy to our Celebi. I can Erika to Golisopod to prevent the opponent one-shot my Golisopod, but it also takes time for us to retreat and the opponent might have Cyrus. There's no point of healing Leafeon maybe. Or we can just heal Leafeon, right, to prevent Cyrus. Vikavolt. Alright, Golisopod down. I have to play Erika because my Leafeon will get targeted. Forest Bread, store 2 more energy to Celebi. Playing Erika to prevent Cyrus. Vikavolt only deals 70 damage. One shot the Magnezone. Come on Celebi, I know you can do it. Alright. Almost fell. Almost fell. Next, we only have to take down Vikavolt. The opponent cannot Cyrus to take down Leafeon. $70 damage. And they can still play red, you know, which is scary. Play Leaf Cap. Come on, Celebi. Celebi! Celebi fell. Celebi fell. If the opponent have red, then we are just lost this game. Alright, we win the game, right? There's no way Celebi only flip one. We play Guzma. We only need 1 coin. Only need 1 coin. Okay, we win the game. Yeah, Vikavolt does nothing here. I only have 2 item cards. No Eevee. Garchomp can target our bench. Probably build up our Celebi. We can still retreat with Golisopod plus Leaf. I need to try one-shot Garchomp. Garchomp is so thick. Rampardos is showing up too. Eevee will be nice. We draw Eevee, good. If the opponent evolves to Garchomp, we lost our Wimpod, so I evolve to Golisopod now. Rampardos still a threat. It's just a Garbite, I one-shot the Garbite. We have Erika, really good. Play Leaf. Wimpod is hard to retreat, but Golisopod still able to retreat. And then we try to build up Celebi. If the opponent have red, then we are in danger too, right? Since Rampardos can one-shot us. Maybe I'm too late to build Golisopod. No Rampardos, please. Rely on Celebi. Golisopod deal 120 damage guarantee, 140 damage because of weakness. Playing this because we want to play around red. If the opponent play Rampardos plus red, I lost my Leafeon. This way is way more safe. Next turn we deal 140 damage with Golisopod. If the opponent evolve to Rampardos. Golisopod perform well against Rampardos, I guess. See, Rampardos showing up. I have to bring Golisopod to the front because Golisopod won't get buffed if the opponent take down Leafeon. That's not how this deck works. Forest Breed into Golisopod. Store energy to Celebi maybe. Retreat and deal 140 damage. If the opponent take down Golisopod, then they kill itself. We still win against Garchomp. Not bad. That's not going to help, I guess. Not enough heal. They will take 50 damage. They cannot play Cyrus now. Checkmate, I guess. I'm not going to gambling with Celebi. Let's just end the game with Leafeon. I'm so happy that I rely on Golisopod instead of Celebi at the time. Guarantee 120 damage is better. Ooh, the opponent doesn't surrender. Respect. Respect, respect. Nice game. Play against Grass type. Mirror match? What? This is the first time I play against another Wimpod deck. How? So funny. Yeah, this is the first time we are facing the Wimpod deck, and it happened when we are about to try this deck out. What a coincidence. Well, it is a mirror match. They also play with Leafeon. So we are going to Forest Breed, but we are not able to attack yet. I don't have the stage 1. I forget the name. Is that Golisopod? Golisopod? Gosilopod? We will find it out soon. All I need to do now is try to draw it. Draw the... yes, this one. Golisopod. It is a mirror match. They can deal 120 damage with Golisopod, so I need to be careful. Let's put the Leaf Cap to Leafeon EX. I don't want to lose this match. We are going to rely on Celebi for now. The opponent might not run the third Pokemon like us. I still have Erika. And if the opponent play the Leaf Cap, I have Guzma. 120 damage is hurt. But after this, the Golisopod only deal 60 damage. My draw is really bad. We don't have another choice. Then rely on Celebi. Losing the Leafeon can hurt us. They can also retreat, but Leafeon cannot attack. Leaf Cap, I have Guzma. This is for thematic because Golisopod is Guzma Pokemon, right? Golisopod cannot get buff, but I lost my Leafeon. I want to showcase my own Golisopod. Unlucky. Well, we let the opponent showcase the Golisopod for us. For now, I just rely on Celebi EX because I cannot draw my Golisopod. The Skull Fossil here is for reset the Golisopod ability. We can retreat Golisopod and then play Skull Fossil, discard it, and then we get 120 power again for our Golisopod. Golisopod doesn't get buff by this way because Golisopod moved to the active spot in the previous turn, not in this turn, so it's only deal 60 damage. I'm going to play Erika. They already played the Professor Research. See? Only 60 damage. Oh man. Alright, the opponent concede first before I able to play my Golisopod, but what a coincidence to face a mirror match like that. I need to retreat my Celebi. Wimpod does nothing, maybe. I need Eevee. What a bad draw. If Banette showing up by next turn, we won't able to attack with Celebi. Because I'm lacking 1 energy. And I also not able to store energy to Leafeon with the bread, right? This guy ruin us. We have to store energy to Celebi, or not. Let the Golisopod take care. We need to perform the surprise attack to Banette too. The opponent will start store energy to the bench Pokemon. It's Gengar. Let's drop this Skull Fossil for thematic purpose. We have synergy with Skull Fossil too. This synergy is also applied to Torterra and the regular Leafeon. Origin from Dialga too. The earlier we take the Banette, the better. I need my Leafeon then, so that I can charging up the Celebi, but the opponent can also have Cyrus. Oh, the opponent doesn't have Gengar yet, but once Gengar showing up, that will be scary too. Why the opponent is so good at flip coin? Alright, that Golisopod is beyond safe now. I will use it as a tanker. Jeez. Such a waste. No Gengar first. It is so hard for me to flip head with this Team Rocket Grunt. I actually want to showcase Skull Fossil plus Golisopod combo, but this time I cannot do that anymore. It is what it is. We have to be realistic here. If we are not doing that, it might cost us the game too. Because the opponent is trying to search for Gengar at this point. If we stall the game even more, the opponent can get that Gengar. That Sabrina really ruined our play. But I still can build up my Golisopod, don't worry. Deal 120 damage. If the opponent flip head again, then that is so nasty. Wow! What is that? 3 head coin again? They try to delete my card. I cannot attack with Leafeon anymore. The opponent have Mars. Let's win the game with Golisopod. See? I know that the opponent going to have Mars, because this is a Gengar deck. Alright, we win the game. But the way that the opponent flip head coin with Team Rocket Grunt is so nasty. And they also discarding my Erika too. We deal 120 damage to Ghastly. Nice. Golisopod should be MVP, right? We play against Bulbasaur. Maybe better focus on Celebi. But if we have enough time, maybe we can try to deal 120 damage too, to one-shot the Bulbasaur. Yeah, Venusaur is so thick. More Wimpod will be great. I think we save the space for Wimpod, right? Because I have 2 Golisopod right now. That's fine, Leafeon cannot attack anyway. We need the Skull Fossil in order to perform the combo with Leaf. They also run Wiggly for extra heal. I'm going to one-shot that Venusaur. Alright. Mission accomplished, I guess. Once the opponent lost Venusaur, bye Venusaur. Better to evolve to Venusaur immediately for more tanky. Jigglypuff still get one shot. More Bulbasaur. Leaf Cap to Bulbasaur, we can still take down Jigglypuff. More Wimpod to deal 120 damage. First impression. Alright, we need to take down one more Pokemon. If I can draw Cyrus, that would be better too. Oh man, I should wait for Skull Fossil, right? If I want to showcase the Skull Fossil with Golisopod. Yeah, Skull Fossil always showing up when we are not have the combo anymore, I guess. Draw Skull Fossil. Oh, it's not Skull Fossil. Play Leaf. Play Leafeon. Attack with Leafeon. I win the game, right? Oh, I play Leaf. I shouldn't play Leaf, my bad. My bad. Playing Leaf is wrong. I should just retreat manually and then play Guzma. Forget to calculate carefully. I just too focused on showcase the Golisopod. The opponent play Erika, but I deal 120 damage. Plus Guzma is 150 damage. Nice. Play against Fire deck. We can start with Wimpod and then retreat. Turtonator. I need to get my Golisopod, Golisopod. Oh my goodness, the name is so hard. Golisopod, I guess. We need to get that Pokemon in order to one-shot Turtonator, 120 damage. Golisopod, right? Jeez. Oh, actually, he is here. Golisopod. Okay, Golisopod. Golisopod, okay. Maybe Goliath, right? Golisopod. Golisopod. Whatever. Well, I just want to showcase the Wimpod ability. Interesting. They play around my Golisopod. So I need my Eevee to deal some nice damage. The Wimp out only apply during turn 1 or turn 2. After that, we cannot retreat the Wimpod again, since it is just too expensive to retreat. The better way to retreat Wimpod is by evolve it to Golisopod and then play Leaf, because after it evolves to Golisopod, the retreat cost will be reduced to 2. Alright, try to draw me a Leafeon will be help. Nice. We are going to attack again. I can deal up to 90 damage because I have Guzma. It is also risky. What is the purpose of QT Flight? Kiawe? No Kiawe, okay. We also run Skull Fossil so that we can reset the Golisopod buff by retreat the Golisopod, and then discard the Skull Fossil, and then we get 120 damage again for our Golisopod. It also matches the thematic from this deck because we are running Guzma. Guzma main Pokemon is Golisopod, whatever. And we also run Skull Fossil. And then we can call this deck Team Skull deck, since Guzma is from Team Skull, right? In the Pokemon series. They will play Kiawe to this one. It's time for us to build up our Golisopod, retreat Leafeon. Let's hope that the opponent not able to one-shot us. 90 damage plus 20, 110 plus red is 130, still not enough. And we can one-shot it with Golisopod. Maybe I called this Pokemon wrong, so forgive me. It's only red card, not Mars, so I still draw 3 cards. Celebi, okay. The extra energy will be put to Celebi. But I don't have Skull Fossil anymore to reset my Golisopod. That's fine. We deal 120 damage, one-shot the Turtonator. Here we go, we showcase this. 120 damage, nice. Very powerful. But without Skull Fossil, we cannot reset the buff for first impression to get 120 damage again. Alright, seems like the opponent already surrendered. But you got the idea. We try to retreat the Golisopod and then discard the Fossil, but we need enough energy in order to do that, or we can just play Leaf. But the extra energy better to put it to Celebi, so Celebi can become our finisher. We don't have to rely our attack 100% to Golisopod. If the opponent take down the Golisopod, we bring Leafeon to the front first, play Forest Bread to Celebi, and then retreat to Celebi. See, we have Leaf now. If only we have Skull Fossil, we can reset the ability for first impression, but we end the game here, since I already take 3 points from the opponent. Not bad, we showcase the Golisopod deck properly here. Alright, I'm going to show you the purpose of Skull Fossil in this deck. Because I not get a chance to showcase the purpose of Skull Fossil during PvP. So I decide to try it against AI. We play against Rayquaza on Rayquaza drop event. We retreat Wimpod for free, only able to perform it during turn 1 or turn 2. All we need to find now is Skull Fossil. The purpose of Skull Fossil here is so that we can retreat our Golisopod to our bench and move it back to the active spot on the same turn. That way we can perform 120 damage attack twice in a row. In order to perform that kind of combo easier, we need our Leafeon to store the energy. For now, we have to try take down Manaphy. because Manaphy can ram the Rayquaza. So we can chill for now maybe. I still cannot find the combo piece that I want. Let's just play Guzma. The reason Guzma is in this deck is because Golisopod is Guzma Pokemon. On the Cyrus. Take down Froakie because Froakie is a threat. And then we will try to perform 120 damage attack twice in a row. All I need to find now is Skull Fossil. Kind of find my Skull Fossil here. Forest Breed. Right now I will stall the game and try to find the Skull Fossil to showcase the combo that I'm talking about. The AI also break their hand. Yeah, to perform the combo easier, we can also utilize Leaf. But if we cannot find Leaf, we are just simply store as many energy as we can to our Golisopod, since Golisopod requires 2 energy to retreat. At least we need 4 energy before we perform the combo with Skull Fossil, if we are not able to draw Leaf. If you guys think that you already have enough energy to perform the combo, maybe you guys can consider to store energy to Celebi as our finisher that can one-shot big Pokemon. Come on, Skull Fossil. I think we are just going to keep passing until we find our Skull Fossil. I cannot believe that the card that I want to showcase the most is in the bottom of my deck. Yep. The last card is Skull Fossil, the one that I'm looking for. Even AI doesn't allow us to showcase the combo easily. Alright, moment of truth. I'm going to perform the combo twice in a row. First we take down the Greninja and then we take down the Manaphy maybe. Alright, Greninja still hiding in the bench. Skull Fossil finally showing up, but we can hold the Skull Fossil for now. So the combo will work like this. For the first 120 damage attack, we can just simply retreat our Leafeon, bring Golisopod to the front, and then we get buff 120 damage, take down the opponent. For the second 120 damage attack, we will play Skull Fossil. Yeah, we can play Skull Fossil. If you guys don't have this much energy to perform the combo, just play Leaf. That way we can preserve the Golisopod energy. As you can see here, it's only 60 damage. And then you retreat, bring Skull Fossil to the front. Skull Fossil also thematic with Guzma, because Guzma is from Team Skull. And then we discard the Skull Fossil, bring Golisopod to the front, and then we got 120 damage again, that's enough to take down Greninja. But I don't know what's going on with the AI. They keep put Manaphy to the front instead of Greninja, and doesn't play Rayquaza at all. Yep, that's it for the combo. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.